Got a red man and a red horse in one in Wales, but nobody writes about that. Keep quiet, you see. It's there, giant thing. That's where this game takes place. Each of the 6 riders has got an emblem. One's got an emblem on his helmet or his shield of a serpent, another the camel leopardus, the leopard, another has got a lion, Leo, you know, and each one has a solar or stellar emblem. If you go to the Senghenydd Valley, for 4 miles along the side of the valley, right along the hilltops, each side, and 2 miles across the top, is a ditch and a mound. Can't be for water because it goes up and down. And there are 6 monuments laid out around the side, 3 on each side. And we realised the pole star is in the Senghenydd Valley, that these are directions to the different serpents, Leo.
So this
Capricorn.
is the central star then,
yes.
this mound is the central.
And therefore this was really central to us building the star map. Senghenydd Valley. People say, well, what are the Senghenydd mounds? You know? Senghenydd is not Saint Kenneth, the son of Gildas, it's the Senate place of the nation. It's more important than you think. Mm-hmm. So we were able to look at this, and we realised that, I heard when I was a child, there's a legend in North Cardiff and north of Cardiff, and most people knew it when I was young, and it's a great wooden chest is buried containing a great treasure, and it's guarded by 2 Cigfran giant ravens.
Which looks very much like the Ark of the Covenant, which has got these 2
Well, I didn't realise that for years. I didn't, and people, until recently anyway, going out on a Sunday afternoon, there's sunny weather and that, with their metal detectors, having some sandwiches and looking for it. And 2 brothers up in the Maesteg area, on the road to the Rhondda, like, they were out about 14 years ago, and they sat down to have lunch, and they had their metal detectors, and they put the metal detectors down as they sat down. One had left his turned on, and it went beep, beep, beep. They thought they'd found it, but actually they'd found £90,000 worth of Roman coins. The point is they were looking for this giant treasure chest. Now, it sounds awfully like the Ark, doesn't it?
Well, it does to me, because the pictures of the Ark are with 2 kneeling angels on the top of the Ark.
Well, they're cherubim, and that's a ferocious winged monster, not angels, believe me. Anyway, either way, we reasoned that if we found Leo and the star Regulus, there's 2 first magnitude stars in Regulus, one's Denebola, one's Leo. If we found Regulus, the emblem of the tribe of Judea is the lion. So let's go for the lion. There's a huge mound right on target. Now, Ynys y Bull means enclosure or special place of the notch.
This is the name of this place,
BWL.
is it?
Yeah.
Let's get a picture of that up. This is 55, please.
Okay, but Ynys y Bull, BYL or BIL, means enclosure of the Ark. Now, the Welsh are famous for misdirecting the English and misspelling things, believe me. The central area of it is called Golwg.
Right,
and Golwg,
this is a satellite image of this is Leo then, is it? This is the Ark, the mound.
That's the site of the mound. It's a giant mound of Regulus in Leo, you see? It's not regular. The central area is Golwg, which means place of worship. Now, somebody in antiquity has built a stone wall right around the top. Now, why you do that on a silly little hill?
Without a gate?
No gate. No, originally no gate. Anyway, the other thing is, if you look at it, you can see that it's too smooth, that it is not natural.
Can we, oh,
there's nothing natural. That's a larger one, close up. Yeah. X marks the spot.
So hold on, let me just
go on.
Tie you down here, Alan, if I may.
By all means, go ahead.
Is this where the Ark of the Covenant is?
Yes. In our opinion, yes. And I'll tell you why. On the north side...
Okay, I think we can lose that now.
There are 5 depressions which are ball-shaped in the earth, and there are pits in them full of white stones.
Okay, chalk?
No, they're white stones, and the stones are actually brought from Cornwall. They're not found anywhere else. And the way of draining an underground chamber in Britain, they had to drain it because of British conditions, was a sump in the bottom of the pit of the chamber, leading down to a pit full of white stones, which is in a ball-shaped depression. So the water would come down out of the chamber, seep out, and drift away. It wouldn't flood out. Okay. And there are 5 of these, and they are nothing else other than ancient drains. They are I know, we know that.
So this mound...
It's got 5 ancient drains on the north side, and there's signs of tunnelling. You can see the lines on the bottom there?
Yes.
Well, they, we thought, a friend of ours said, one of those tram lines. I thought, hey, well, they can only be one thing. And there's stones thrown out of a tunnel, and when you throw, they tumble down the hill in the straight.
Right, of course.
And there's signs of tunnelling there. Now, what we did, we got ground penetration radar, which we're not very good at working, so we need a better person to have a go at
Geophys, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's another thing. And we also have this wonderful metal detector of ours, you see? And we put that on it, and went, with the farmer's permission, of course.
Of course.
And it's obviously man-made. And bingo, up, we've got an object there, 4 feet long, 2 feet wide, and it's non-ferrous metal.
But it is metal?
Oh, it's metal. No,
so
not, I mean, the machine goes bzzz,
so
and then if it hits metal, it goes bing, bing, bing.
So deep in that mound...
We don't know how deep it is.
But we know it's not near the surface.
Not near the surface.
Deep in that mound, then, is a metal object, which is non-ferrous metal, which is the shape and size that the Ark is supposed to be as described in the Bible. Yeah. You know, so many cubits by so many...
On a place which could be the place of... It's definitely the place of worship, the enclosure of the Ark.
The enclosure of the Ark. Well, it's, you know... It's quite a revelatory show, this, isn't it?
It's good stuff.
We found the graves of two King Arthurs.
Yeah, we did one other thing. Again, as you get to the gap in the wall, you walk up the side of the mound, you get on the north side, you get to a gap in the wall to go through, and you can still see the mound going on ahead, above you, you know? So you've got a bit of climbing to do. A friend of ours put the cursor on with Google Earth.
Oh, yes,
and he got to that spot, and it was 902 feet. And as he moved it across, he should go up 60 feet. He didn't. It stayed at 902 feet, 903.
So it doesn't show the modern, the stuff that's man-made. It doesn't show the...
So we had a conference, you know, them in Cardiff, us up here in Newcastle, and we wanted to... We both had Google Earth on, and I said, let's go to the Empire State Building in New York. So we're on the street. Now, when you get off the street, you go to the Empire State Building, you should go up 1,200 feet. It didn't. It went down 60 feet. It's showing the cellar.
Into the cellar.
We did the...
Alan.
Good.
We're going to go for another break now. Once again, if you'd like to text in your questions or comments to Alan Wilson, why not do so now? Just text 87778 with the word EDGE, and then your text, and we'll see you back here very soon for more exciting stuff.
You enjoying this, huh?
Welcome back to On the Edge with me, Theo Chalmers, and my special guest, Alan Wilson. Alan, we've touched on some amazing stuff, all of which you claim to have evidence for, and you say that a lot of this evidence has been there for a very, very long time, but has been ignored by mainstream academics. Would you be prepared to open yourself up to academia and let them come and talk to you and see your evidence and... You know, perhaps...
I'd like nothing better. Absolutely. I mean, no, we're not a closed shop. The door is open, wide open. I'll do it live on TV if you want. I mean...
Because it seems to me
the door's wide open.
You know, this history, if you like, of the British people is so fascinating, so new, isn't it? I mean, in terms of, you know, just the tourist industry...
Well, we met Lord Jack Brooks many years ago in the House of Lords, telling him what we're doing. And we hadn't got as far along the line as we are now. And he said, if you're right, there's 20,000 jobs in this. And he then explained there would be restaurants, cafes, taxi drivers, coach trips, hotels, and all that, you know.
Yeah.
And making doodads. I mean, if you've got a tourist industry, you make the doodads in Britain. You don't make them in Hong Kong and bring them here, right? We think that we could create about 30,000 jobs down there. And the thing about a tourist job, it's not like a factory that can be uprooted and taken to Bulgaria or something. It's there permanently.
Of course it is,
ever go away. If I was them, I'll tell you what I would do. I'd get into this, and I would set up a statue. You know the Statue of Liberty?
Yes.
Or that's an icon. You've got the